In Ireland, greyhounds are bred for sport, and they're also classed as an agricultural animal. You don't need a licence for them, the way you would normally with another dog. So basically, you're bringing them into a racing environment. They will do their term, their career on the racetrack. If they succeed, they'll stay going. If they're very good, they'll be bred from. If they're not, they're surplus to requirements, and they're not required.
The reason I started Kerry Greyhound Connection is because when I came to live in Ireland, I had a pet greyhound, and the more I was out and about with him and I walked him in public and in the park and stuff, all the questions I got were just, is he a good racer, is he a good courser? And when I said he didn't do any of those things, the people just couldn't see the point. Why did I have him? What's the point of him? And they just didn't understand the concept of a greyhound as a pet. I thought, who's doing anything about this? Who's actually trying to get these fabulous animals out there into the kind of pet scene? And the answer seemed to be not very many people at all. So I thought I either have to be one of those people that continue to not do anything, or I have to do something, and that's why I started Kerry Greyhound Connection.
It's difficult to get the exact numbers, but to give you an example, this dog here, Sky, I looked up her breeder, and her sire was apparently a very good dog, and that dog had covered 200 bitches during the year. So if you start doing the numbers out of that, 6 pups per litter, you're talking huge numbers.
From 6-year Balky to Black as a non-learner.
We race 3 nights a week, 52 weeks of the year, except for January when we just race 2 nights a week. We have 10 races on the Tuesday and the Friday, which is 60 dogs, and on the Saturday night we have 11 races, which is 66 dogs.
Up to about 6 months, the pups will be kept by the breeder while they're sussing them out, and they'll see how they come on with trials. If they're any good at that, they will go on to racing. After that, those that are no good will either be sold off to somebody who may try them, with a different trainer, might try a different technique. They may, if they're very lucky, go to a rescue. If they're very lucky, they'll go to a pound, or they could be sold off abroad. And that's not always the best outcome.
Our aim is to educate people that all these unwanted animals are fabulous family pets, and so we want to put out that message and to get as many as pets as possible. The biggest problems of running Kerry Greyhound Connection are really that there is just too many greyhounds and not enough homes. So the phone is always ringing, can we take another 6 greyhounds? Can we take another 3 greyhounds? Not only that, can we take them like tomorrow? Oh, well, I'll give you a bit of time, I'll give you to the weekend. There's just too much pressure. It's like a funnel, really. There's just so many greyhounds needing our services, and unless we can find homes for the ones we have, we obviously can't take new ones in.
What are you doing? I started off looking to volunteer with an animal rescue group, and I found Kerry Greyhounds. And while I have to admit, greyhounds may not have been my first choice of dog, I am absolutely besotted with them at this stage now. A bit addictive, greyhounds.
Obviously we want more people to take greyhounds on as family pets, but also we would love people to come along and join us in spreading the message, really. Even if you can't home a greyhound, come along, help us to walk our greyhounds. Get to know them, get to know the personalities of the greyhounds, tell your friends, tell your workmates, colleagues about greyhounds as pets. Everything that people do to spread a positive image is helping our cause, because it's helping education.
Once a week, I lead a walk. We take the dogs out, we give them a walk, we keep an eye on them. We try and assess their personality so we can give possible adopters a flavour of the dog they're getting, rather than just looking at a picture, that we can say, yes, this dog is good with other dogs. Maybe this dog is a little bit shy of traffic, whatever. Just to give it, a bit of personality to the dog.
If you can spare an hour or two, why not? It's a good thing to do. I just feel it's a small contribution, the least I can do, if you like, to contribute to a very admirable thing that Amanda's got going with Kerry Greyhound Connection in rescuing and rehoming greyhounds.
I then do the books for Kerry Greyhounds, kind of keep a track of the money in and out. And we also do adoption awareness days as well. So in that case, what we will do is take some of the dogs that we have, we'll go to one of the local pet stores and basically bring a greyhound into an environment that people don't normally expect to see. People on Ireland don't believe that, greyhounds make good pets, and we're just working at changing that.
The source of the dogs is basically from the trainers, because otherwise they would be taking these greyhounds to the pound to be put down. So we kind of preempt that process. We get them, instead of them taking them to the pound, they bring them to us.
In the welfare committee, we've been doing our best to get people, to get the greyhound people, the greyhound owners, to see the good in this. And the good is for everybody. I mean, like, if we can home as many of these as we can, it would be fantastic for everybody.
There is a social side to adoption of greyhound, in which we get together for walks, we go to the national park, we get together to do meet and greets. We can bring our own greyhounds along, but also some from the kennels, to try and get other people interested in adopting. But it's great to actually network with other greyhound families, a bit of support, bit of a chat.
In the last year since I joined them, I have met more people through greyhounds than I have in the last 10 years. And it's great to be able to meet up with people who enjoy dogs, enjoy hounds, have a common interest, and they're actually a really nice bunch of people.
Our jamboree happens every summer. It's called Celebrating Greyhounds Jamboree. We've had 2 now, and next year it will be the 3rd. Happens in June.
Last year when we had our jamboree, we took the dogs out to the national park, and we took all the dogs out. And other people arrived and they brought their dogs. There was about 50 hounds out. It was a glorious day, and bring the dogs back to the kennels afterwards. It was a real feel-good day.
We have a few beers, has to be said, and a curry. We have a curry night, and a good time is had by all, including the greyhounds. So it's a dog-friendly, family-friendly weekend, which is good fun, and we'd love to see lots more people come to it.
What we'd like is more volunteers. It would be lovely to have a network of fosterers, either in Kerry, Cork and throughout Ireland, that would take in a greyhound and prepare it for a home life. We're very short on fosterers, so the dogs need another lifeline. And need to have that time for adjustment to go into a family home.
We need marketing people, we need dog walkers, we need publicity people. So anybody that has got any skills at all to come along, it'd be great if they'd come along and help us to get the message out about these fantastic dogs.